In Pasco County, deputies are investigating the deaths of two men in what they have described as a murder-suicide. It happened in the same neighborhood where deputies say there was another murder-suicide just days ago. 10 Tampa Bay's Miguel Octavio is live in Trinity. And Miguel, it's really hard to wrap your head around two murder-suicides in less than a week in the same small neighborhood.
Courtney, it's been so difficult for neighbors to process that they saw 4 deaths in their often gated, isolated community just this week alone. Things like this just don't happen, according to them. And deputies say it appears the father shot his adult son before turning the gun on himself. The adult son was dead when authorities arrived this morning. His dad died at the hospital. At this hour, neighbors still have more questions than answers.
Very sad for the families involved.
Nobody living nearby expected 2 apparent cases of domestic violence so close together. Friday's shooting happened in the same neighborhood where deputies say a husband recently killed his wife before killing himself. And it happened on the same day the funeral was held for a Hillsborough County deputy who died in yet another apparent murder-suicide.
It breaks my heart because so much of it is preventable.
CASA CEO Lariana Forsyth helps domestic violence survivors. She says not everyone may know they're in a bad situation.
It may not be violent to start, but at some point when the abuser starts to feel that they're losing control, then things start to really escalate.
The early signs could be financial control or isolation away from friends. She stresses it's never your fault and help is always here.
Anybody who's in that kind of a situation, you need to pay attention to them. You need to talk to somebody and you need to figure out a safety plan to make sure that you can get to safety if you need to.
A lot of important messages from experts, but perhaps today's shooting between that father and the son, they say, is a reminder that these tragedies don't always involve couples. Now they're working hard to remind people that help is available if you are worried about someone you love.
And if you are worried about someone you love or you know someone who does need help, there are resources. We have them here on your screen, some of the information. You can call the National Domestic Violence Hotline. That's 800-799-7233. There's also the Florida hotline, 800-500-1119. And we have these listed on 10tampabay.com for you right now.